I've had a long day, if you care to know. I stayed up late playing Rust, because I'm a piece of shit. You know, stayed busy in the morning, slept 3 hours, got my exercise in the day. I got coffee. I thought I was going to jog, and then I quickly stopped jogging. But I was like jogging up my alley. Jogging got me down pretty bad, pretty quick, so I just did a fast walk.
I did 50 girl push-ups.
I had a couple donuts in the morning.
It has Pop Rocks and the cream.
Nuh-uh, really?
Swear to God.
Are they good?
Dude, you used to push kids like you in a locker and spray them with Axe, and then grab their wieners. I'm not gay. They're the ones who fucking got their wieners grabbed. So it's law of physics, guys. If I grab 2 wieners with each hand, I'm gay. If I just grab 1 wiener with one hand, he's gay. Well, because like 2 wieners means like I really like. Yeah, I want to grab the wieners. If I just grab one, it's like because he wants me to grab it. That's wiener math, dude.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Brothers Chatter podcast. The #1 podcast for anybody who ain't got nothing better to do on a Saturday evening. Woo! The show where
I got a puzzle to do.
the show where Danny answers the question, "What does the fox say?"
I will let you know. I heard it.
Ethan tells you why he identifies with the character Jangling from the movie Life. Jangling.
I've never even seen that movie. So joke's on you. Your joke's ruined.
You've never seen that movie? Martin Lawrence? Oh my God.
I don't watch movies.
I'm the pappy.
And I explained to you why I still sleep with a nightlight. I guess
that makes sense.
Why is ours always like real bad and Tim's is like...
Mine isn't bad.
It's
I know
not
what the
always
fox
bad.
says. I actually, whenever I
Tim's
first...
is always like mild.
When
It
I
is
first
not-
started...
I'm gonna start fucking keeping these.
When I first started up at DJS, we were out at the baseball field, like just talking after work. That's it, just talking. And all of a sudden, we heard the scariest sound I've ever. It sounded like a woman being gutted.
Well, that's not a fox.
And the dude, no, it was the dude who was standing right next to me, jumped into my arms, and I said, "Get the fuck off of me and get in your fucking car." And we went. No, it's
That's
actually
not a fox.
it is a fox. It's called the oh my God, it's their mating call.
Bro, foxes do not sound like the woman getting gutted, dude.
They might.
They actually do, because the next day we spent an hour on the computer looking it up, and that's exactly what it is.
Oh.
The Vixen's scream is what it's called.
The vixen scream.
Nah, dude, this says a bobcat screaming sounds like a woman being brutally murdered.
And so does a fox.
No, the fox says a fox screaming. A fox screaming sounds like Marine is a bitch who does puzzles for fun because he's a pussy.
Is that what it says?
That's what's on Reddit, dude.
Is that what it says?
Reddit's never wrong. No, it's
Yeah.
a fox.
Well, I can tell you spend a lot of time on Reddit.
No.
I don't, dude. This
So-
is what always pops up.
Weirdo.
Well,
Shut up.
before we get too much, today is a somber day. I don't know if you guys
It's Black
heard me.
History Month.
Well, that's not why.
Oh.
But speaking of Black History Month, it is a somber day because a beloved celebrity passed away last night.
Wait, who?
Carl Weathers, at the age of 76. The guy who played Apollo
Wait.
Creed.
Oh,
He played in The Mandalorian too. I forget what his character's name was.
yeah.
Was it a somber? Oh, the black guy passed away on Black History Month.
On Groundhog's. Well, February 1st. It was yesterday.
Oh yeah, he played. Okay, I know who he was in Mandalorian. He's played in a lot of stuff. Happy Gilmore, dude. He was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought we could start with a little bit of a learning lesson today. So today's learning segment is the days of the week.
Wow.
So
Did you just add this in?
no.
Because it's ironic that
Not
we're
at
doing
all.
this. Wow, you're a piece of shit. And that was like kind of quick to add this in too. That's pretty fast.
So the first
That is
day,
impressive.
the first official day of the week, which is usually the first work day of the week, is Monday, right? You know, depending on what country of origin you are, some people consider Sunday to be the first day of the week.
It is the first day of the week.
Depending on the culture.
I've always been told it's the first day of the week in America.
But by the Bible,
America.
Sunday is the last day.
It's the day of rest.
Well,
the day of rest.
my job doesn't acknowledge the day of rest because I go Sunday.
No job acknowledges the day of rest.
After Monday, we have Tuesday. And then in the middle of the week, hump day, we have Wednesday.
That's why it's on there.
Right? Then we have Therapeutic Thursday, or some people call it Thirsty Thursday. Never quite understood the whole thirsty part. And then after that, McDermott, what do we have after Thursday?
Friday. You know, dude,
Friday.
God fucking forbid I mess up one fucking time around here.
Wait a minute, what happened? Oh, you mean the fact? Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, McDermott wasn't here on time. He forgot today we were having a podcast. We were on at about 7:55. He's like, oh shit, today's Friday. Hold on, let me get dressed.
Because I was off the other night, so I was in my head like, oh, that's Friday. And today I was like, I didn't put two and two together that I got my kid from school and picked him up and shit. So I wasn't comprehending what was happening. It's been a long day.
I believe you.
Fuck you. And how are you going to say Wednesday's the middle of the week if you don't count Sunday as the first day of the week, Tim?
Good point.
So
I
it's
didn't
not
say
the
I
first
didn't
day of
count
the week.
anything.
I mean, technically, is there?
Thursday.
Well, yeah, I guess
Thursday would be the
Thursday
middle.
would be the middle.
Yeah.
You know what day I hate the most? Tuesday.
I don't mind.
Monday,
Tuesdays.
you know, because Monday you're getting up, you already know the bullshit's coming for whatever job you're at. But Tuesday, it's like, all right, you got to do pretty much the same shit as Monday, but it's still so far away from Friday, and it's just like the most boring day of the week, in my opinion. Taco Tuesday don't even make it fun.
I just hate any day that I have to go to work. So I don't. Fridays and Saturdays are solid.
Yeah, I like Fridays. Fridays and Saturdays are pretty cool. I like
Yeah,
Sundays.
after being off Friday, like getting off Friday morning and like having a whole Friday, that's lit.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I've been working a job where I'm off the weekends now for like 5-6 years. I don't know if I could ever go back.
No.
I mean,
No.
whenever at DJS I had Fridays and Saturdays. I loved Fridays and Saturdays off. I didn't mind working Sundays. I didn't
Like,
care.
that's what I'm saying. Like Fridays feels like the weekend.
It does. Friday does feel like a weekend. Those who had Mondays off, Monday doesn't feel like a weekend.
No,
And
it
like
really doesn't.
while like when I'm waking up like from a couple hours of sleep since I get off Friday morning, I'm like, people are still at their jobs on Friday. It's my weekend. I'm
He's a
happy.
bitch. So,
Yeah, fuck you, Tim.
anyway, I
That's
just
why
added that.
Your hair
No,
looks dumb.
thanks.
Aw.
It took me a while to style it, but
Yeah, I
I
couldn't
like-
tell. It looks like it was a fucking quick slap job.
I like the way it turned out. I'm going to get it styled.
Maybe it's just jealous because
No, I'm just.
you can style your hair.
I'm late one time. I can grow my hair back and have longer hair than both of you. Fuck you guys. I choose this life. I choose it.
There's a lot of like pent up anger inside you today.
It's not, dude. It's because God forbid I make one mistake one time.
Listen, man, it happens.
And
know?
you expected us not to bust your balls about it?
No, because when Tim's like, "Oh, I'm out of town again because I'm fucking in AA," and
But he
You
was
know?
there on time.
Marie's like, "Hey, I'm going to be a little late today because I'm doing a puzzle," and like
I wasn't
Here I
late at
am.
all.
here I am one time.
I'm
I'm
never
the
late.
glue. I'm the glue. I'm the glue in this fucking
I don't know how. I'm never late. I'm always here on time.
You just said before we even started. Sometimes, like I know, I'm like at 8 or a couple minutes after 8. We always said
No, I didn't say a couple minutes
7:40.
after 8. I'm always in there a little bit before 8, like between 7:45 and 7:50.
No, it's been closer to 8.
Always. I record every time, bud.
That's fine. It's been way closer to 8.
I'm
ready,
tracking.
Tim.
I'm tracking my hours.
Dude, I'm sorry to do this to you today. I'm just. I know you work hard through the week and to get topics and just Marine. He pushes buttons with me. He pushes buttons, and I don't know whether to fuck face him with my
I'm
small
not
ass
even the
dick
one who started the
or
argument.
fucking hit him with my fucking nut. I don't know what to do anymore, Tim. And I don't want to take advice from you because you just told me last
All I
week
did was
that
have an
bipolar isn't
opinion,
real.
and he started arguing with me. All I did was have an opinion.
I think it's debatable how real bipolar is. I'm just saying.
We're not going down this rabbit hole again. You fake ass therapist.
You're right. So speaking about stuff being fake, the next thing I wanted to talk about is something that I called 10 years ago. So we know that we have this trend of people identifying different than as they were born, right? So we've talked about transgenderism, right? We've talked about all that in the past. Now we seem to have transracialism.
Brother Shatter supports all trans and or ideas of anything in that fucking community.
Transracialism. Have you guys heard of this?
Yes.
All right, wait. So
You can say you're.
I'm
black
about to
as a
get.
white
I'm
man.
about to get triggered on this shit.
Oh my god.
Because if it's just so
Don't
that
get
you can
triggered.
like white people can be black so they can say the N-word, or like
No, that's
so
not why.
that they can like what's the point? Like why not just be happy to be a never mind. Just be happy to be a person.
So
Like-
the most recent
Yeah.
the most recent topic on our new segment called Stay Woke
Let's go.
is a, I don't even know if this is a boy.
I think
this that was no. This person is British. Ollie London got several surgeries to make himself look like a member of the Korean or K-pop group BTS. I don't know the member's name. Yeah, many surgeries. So no,
That's a dude?
They.
No, it's a dude, but he looks like a Korean dude in K-pop.
It might be a they.
That's what K-pop dudes look like.
Yeah. Had numerous surgeries to mimic this. But on an interesting note, afterwards, realizing how offensive it was and wrong, actually came out publicly and apologized, saying that their behavior was obsessive and unhealthy. Of course, the damage has already been done, but yeah, transracialism, and I called this one a couple years ago. I remember, I used to walk around telling people that I identified as an African American.
Oh,
I felt like I was always meant to be part of that group.
I don't know from
why?
what thought you had that you were meant to be. But
Wait, but why wouldn't I?
But why would you?
your style, you're not hip.
There is
I
no
feel like-
really athletic.
African. There is no African American bone in your body.
No.
First off, I think I'm very stylish. Secondly, what do you mean I'm
Yeah.
not
We're
not athletic?
Bill Nye the Science Guy. You
And
are.
if you bring basketball into this, you are the biggest fucking racist piece of shit. So I wouldn't even, if you were about to go that direction,
You called
I
me
would go that
non-athletic.
direction. Because I knew what you were about to say, or it crossed your fucking mind. I'm really good at basketball.
No,
No,
that's
I
not
wouldn't
what I
say
was going to
he's
say.
not. I wouldn't say he's not athletic.
That's all right.
I
I
mean-
want him to think that. Because I
He
can't
doesn't
wait.
look that athletic.
I
Tim,
know I don't
you're
look.
not
I
gonna know
know
what
I
to
don't
do.
look athletic.
Tim, you're not going to know what to do. Anyway, this is a whole different subject. Anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking
We're gonna
anyway. Yeah, Tim. Way to get us off topic. Every fucking week, dude, we can't come up with ideas. You get us off topic. We fucking have to be slave to this for 3.5 hours.
Whoa,
Anyway.
whoa. What's up with the S word?
Because it's Black History Month, I'm throwing Black History names out there.
Whoa. That's really insensitive.
Brother Shatter does not condone the history of slavery at all. Just want to throw that out there.
I have an Irish background. They were slaves too. Fuck.
Ooh.
Anyway.
We were all, our ancestors were all
Exactly.
slaves at some
You
point.
think I come
It
from money?
does
We were all
nothing
fucking, we were all
to-
slaves.
It does nothing to us at all. Those are ancestors. We are all in a better place now. It's not even a thing. So, anyway, off topic again.
So you may remember this woman right here from a couple years ago. Her name is Rachel
Ray.
Dolezal, Dolezal. She was a former chapter president of the NAACP. And you might question yourself. Have you guys ever seen this lady before?
I have not.
Is she mixed or is she like Arabian?
No.
She's white.
She's white. She's white.
No, she's fucking not.
She is white.
How the fuck did they let that happen then?
That they didn't know. She was passing herself off as being black, and so she, like I said, she was a chapter president within the NAACP. And it was actually several years ago when she was found out that she was she's not black at all. She's white.
So how long was she the president?
That's a good question. It was a while, I think.
So did she think she was black too?
No, this was different. This was a different situation.
So she infiltrated them.
Yeah, pretty much. She was just trying to. I don't even really remember what her purpose was behind this.
Yo, because depending on how long she was there, like, really proves how well they can, like, identify their own, number one, or, like...
Hey, Brother Shadow does not support that we think black people are dumb and can't figure out...
I never said black people were dumb. I'm just saying, like, this is, like... It's really bad,
she
but...
does look mixed.
Yeah, but, like, how do you not know, like, who her family is? Like, you're telling me nobody did a background check on her? Like, every single job... Every single job does a background check now.
Look, the hair, the skin. I mean, all right, so the skin, like, you could be like, oh, that's tan, but, like, that's not, like, tan skin.
She looks like an old lady that's tan, but kept very good care of her hair.
Like, that, to me, that doesn't look tan. Like, you know what I mean? That looks like light skin.
It looks old lady tan.
You think so? Like, she was tanning for a while?
Yeah, like if an old lady goes to the beach a lot.
She might have been. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Now, she recently, after she was found out and kicked out of the NAACP, obviously, afterwards she had some issues as she was falsely claiming or trying to get welfare benefits, and she was booked in 2020. So, yeah.
Wait a minute, what do you mean booked? Like, she was arrested?
She got arrested for falsely or giving false information, trying to collect welfare.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess right.
I mean, what about all the
pandemic?
Come out. There's the white enter that came out. There it is. Yeah. That's the white person thing right there. Falsifying welfare. Yeah. Very white. You keep going, white people.
Yeah, that is a good question, though. Hold on, let me pull her name back up. I'm curious how long she was the chapter president. We'll go to Wikipedia because that's always correct about everything. From 2014 until 2015, when she resigned in the midst of controversy over her racial identity.
So at least 6 months. It doesn't say the month and 14.
Yeah. Did she do a good job? Or like, did they look into her because they're like, yo, like, why is she always against black stuff?
She had claimed on an application form to be mixed race and had falsely claimed that an African-American man was her father and that her brother was her son. In the aftermath of the controversy, she was dismissed from her position as the instructor in Africana Studies at Eastern Washington University and was removed from her post as the chair of the Police Ombudsman Commission in Spokane.
Over a pattern of misconduct. So she was not good at her job. There was a lot of misconduct.
So she self-identified as black. So maybe she does think she is black.
She acknowledges that she was born to white parents, but still says that her father's black.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
So is she saying that her dad isn't her dad, that her mom got impregnated by a black guy?
No, she said she was born to white parents, so maybe she's saying, like, now her, like, she didn't say her biological father was black. She just said that she claimed a man that was black as her father.
Oh.
So maybe like an adopted father.
So if my mom goes and fucks a black dude and like gets with him, I can be like, hey, like my dad's black.
She does have a small amount of American Indian
would be
in her
partially
family.
black. Maybe that's where the good.
According to her brother Ezra, she began changing her appearance back in 2009 when she began using hair products that she'd seen Ezra's biological sister. She began darkening her skin and perming her hair sometime around 2011. So, okay, so it wasn't just a fake thing. So she was trying to... Yeah,
it just took years.
Hey, FBI, if you're watching this for some reason, I don't know why you guys would, but like for some reason, if somebody peeps us from the FBI, get her as a fucking spy because she infiltrated fucking that organization. That's pretty tough to trick people like that, you know. And she did. And look at her; she's good at her fucking craft. Mm-hmm. Give her fucking 2 years. I bet you she can look fucking.
We need a pre-2009 picture to compare.
Yeah. Well, the reason I wanted to talk about this is because it comes back to where do you draw the line, right? You know, I have not heard anything from the other trans or community or allies of the LGBTQ plus and sometimes Y community. But do they support transracialism? I mean, do they consider that a thing?
No.
I mean,
fuck no.
Obviously, race, if nothing else, is definitely a construct. I mean, it's just, you're talking about the color of your skin, but as far as the culture, I mean, because that's typically what people identify with.
Culture is a better term to use.
The African American culture is, yes, very popular. It's been popular for quite some time now, and there's a lot of people who want to identify with that culture. For some, it may be more acting like that culture, and for a few others, it might be dressing and changing the way, you know, my physical appearance, not just my clothes, but my skin color and whatnot. But my question is, though, is if that is not real, right? Me identifying as, I just felt like I was always meant to be whatever, Chinese, African, you know, Italian, whatever it might be. If that's fake, then how can we say other is real, right? That I was born into the wrong body.
Tim?
I'm not suggesting. I'm asking a question.
No, it's facts. It's facts. It's facts.
Let's simplify it. Let's simplify it.
No, that's pretty simple.
No, I am. So basically, people just can't accept the fact that they were born the way they are and move on.
No, that's a mental health issue.
It is a mental health issue. I 100% agree.
They said gender dysphoria. They openly admit gender dysphoria.
So, I mean, it's just like, it comes down to it like, man, I really wish I was part of that Chinese community, but I'm not. So you need to accept the fact, embrace your own culture of what you have. Maybe you don't identify with your culture because you haven't given the chance to learn about it. Like, you actually have to take the time to learn about your culture and embrace your culture and be who God made you to be.
Well, go ahead.
No, I don't even know. Cause like, I don't know, dude. Like these people are just fucked. And like, you want to blame like the younger people, but she's older.
Yeah.
But like, she's kind of a bad case though, because like, we don't know what she did in the org. So like, maybe she was like trying to like get in there and like ruin it, or like, maybe she felt bad as a white person. She's like, fuck, I want to do something to help them, and like infiltrated and like try to help. I don't know. But like the fucking Korean dude, like the fucking UK guy to Korean, like, I mean, he was a younger guy.
But at least he was able to admit that it was an obsession and he went too far with it.
Probably after he was not getting jobs over there. Because like, I'm going to be honest, people that do this shit overseas, like this shit happens like everywhere. Like just America's the one that like, it's like, woo!
Yeah.
Hell yeah! But like overseas, like he probably got shunned like a mother. Like he probably wasn't getting jobs because of it. Because like, no, what a fucking idiot. Like, fuck no, you're not coming here.
No.
America's just the one that's like, we don't want to, we're just going to tiptoe around it because we know that you're a guy, but if you want to be a girl, like
because I mean, America doesn't. Okay. Every other country has their own culture or cultures. We don't have.
No, we don't.
We have the
melting. We're the melting pot.
Yeah.
We have 1,000 different cultures, and they're all butting heads, and yeah.
But transracialism tiptoes on the line of cultural appropriation, or at least the claim of, which is honestly more white liberals really pushing against it, not necessarily those cultures that people would dress as. So like you dressing up as a Mexican and embracing that culture, or dressing up China. And I'm not even talking that you identify as, just dressing up as, you know, what those people wear in their countries. I've seen plenty of interviews where people go around asking them, "Hey, what do you think? Do you find this offensive?" They're like, "No, I love that. That's great. That's what our my grandparents used. My grandparents would have worn something like that. That's awesome."
Yeah, but the Migos are always chill with it.
But it's not just them. I've seen other cultures be like, "Oh yeah, no, we love that." Right? Or if they hear someone else speaking their language really fluently. I've seen this white guy who speaks really good Mandarin, like really good, and they're like astonished by it, and they think it's the coolest thing.
But it's in America where the American ones have a problem with it.
Yeah,
mainly the white liberals.
The white liberals who have no business having a problem with it in the first place.
They're telling everybody else, you should be offended by that.
But honestly, let's be honest. If I'm like, hey, I look at myself as black, and like I'm saying that in front of like black people, the card's gonna come out saying you were never oppressed. Which I hate when people say that, because like technically I wasn't like my ancestors would have been field workers, like we would have been like house servants and shit. But like we weren't like we were slaves too, just not we didn't get whipped like they did. You know?
Right?
We were like treated a little better. It was like, hey, you're allowed around the house and stuff. Like we're not gonna question and we're not gonna whip you and change your name and shit. But like I don't know. I mean, this world is fucked, dude.
A little bit. Well,
so can I become an Asian lady?
No.
Technically.
According to the new rules that people are making up, you can.
Yeah, see, fuck you, Maureen.
It just depends on what side of the fence you're standing on.
Refer to me as Miss Ching Chong.
Well, I think that's very offensive.
It doesn't matter what you think, because it's my heritage.
Because you had to go with the Ching Chong, which is
okay,
how
that's
people make fun of.
But that
Asian
doesn't
people.
matter. It doesn't matter because that's what I want to do.
You could have went with like
no, it's my heritage. Okay, and my family fights with the woos, so I would never do that.
But you fight with the woos.
So, have a good day.
It's the Ching Chong.
Have a good day. Have a good day.
Oh my god!
So
all my Asian people,
all my Asian brethren.
So I will have to talk to Borland.
So what's not fucked? On every once in a while we revisit the segment of people from our past. So in the next segment of what happened to Hillary Duff.
Ooh, she's got hotter.
Have like you seen?
Yeah, I watch fake pornos of her, and I wish it was a real one.
Like,
yeah,
I remember the show when she first came out on Disney, Lizzie McGuire. I was an older teen.
We were older
when it came out, and she was like 13, 14. Yeah. So, I mean, I always thought she was pretty at the time, but I wouldn't have said at the time she was hot. Just because. You're like, but as an adult.
Getting creeper vibes from you.
It's not. We were teenagers.
Yeah, we were still
and
teenagers.
She was a teenager.
Yeah, I was like 18, 19. She would have been 13, 14. I said she was pretty. I didn't say she was hot.
You guys aren't that. How old are you? I'm like
I'm 40. This show came out in like 2002, 2003, something like that.
Oh, yeah, I would have been like second or third grade.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't have been a teenager. Yeah, she would have been like fifth or sixth. Oh, I mean, I read it.
2001.
Yeah, so she would have been. I would have been first grade. They would have been like third or fourth.
I think she's like 4, 5, or 6 years younger than me. Like she's not that much younger than me.
Isn't she LaPetty's age?
I don't know.
Maureen, didn't you say didn't they go to school together? Or was she older?
No, they graduated.
They went to school together.
Yeah, so he's only 2 years older than me.
He went to school with Hillary Duff.
36 years old, so she's only 3 years younger than me.
Yeah.
So she was like portraying a teenager in the show then.
Yeah.
She was really
a little bit older than she was.
But anyway, so yeah, I mean, usually you see, these people who, I mean, don't get me wrong, she still does some stuff now, but usually you see them like 10, 15, 20 years later, and you're like, I mean, all right. Not Hillary Duff. Yeah. This is one of the more recent ones. Apparently she's quite the gym buff.
Well, she's probably doing them fucking hip thrusts, dude.
Yeah, she definitely works out.
I pray to the person who created leggings, yoga pants.
Oh, yeah.
Every single night before I go to bed, I pray. I don't even know their name. I pray to God that they keep them safe and have the greatest life they could ever live.
Yeah, it's definitely a great invention, yoga pants.
From an old guy. I bet you it was an old person. And it came in
style. And here's the thing with yoga pants, it looks good on everybody. I don't know if you ever noticed that. Like, it looks good on almost I see your looks, Danny. It looks good on most people.
Yep, it was definitely a dude. A Canadian company. Hey, fucking Canada, baby.
All right,
Canadian made
Kennedy
it.
did something right
I
finally.
mean, still fuck you all because you guys gave us hella fucking wildfire smoke that I'm still coughing up. But you know what, dude?
Yeah,
The
finally did
Canadians,
something right. Hey, don't
Yep.
applaud the Canadians like too much because they got
Yoga
their own.
pants were invented in the early 1990s by this name. I'm gonna fuck it up. Lululemon Athletica.
It's Lululemon.
Oh,
Lululemon.
Athletica,
Invented.
a Canadian company. The company founder Chip Wilson was
Yeah,
inspired
that's
by a pair of pants
Lululemon.
worn by a friend who was a yoga instructor.
I did not
Oh.
know Lululemon invented yoga pants.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Lululemon wasn't a big thing until like a few years ago, and like the name blew up. But I guess they've been around for a long time.
So he was like in the company of that Lululemon company, but it was
Yeah.
Chip Wilson who came up with the idea.
We'll praise him. We're not going to praise Canada. They got their
Canadian.
own.
Do you
They
know
got their
the
own issues right now.
Do you know the backstory about Lululemon?
I do not.
So I'm not going to claim this. This is you ever heard of the comedian Chris DiStefano?
Yes,
Yeah.
he is a fucked up individual.
Yeah, but he's been on a couple different podcasts, and I've heard him tell this story that apparently this Chip Wilson, the inventor of Lululemon, was overtly racist towards Chinese people, and needed to come up with a name that Asian people would have trouble saying.
Oh my.
So he
fucking
named the
God.
company Lululemon.
I'm just saying it in my head. I'll never say it.
Lululemon.
I didn't want you to say it out loud. Oh my God. No.
But yeah, Hillary Duff. I mean,
Oh.
Damn. Can we pause?
Gladly.
Is this
Why do
Well, that was quick.
Wait, time out. Can our viewers see this right now?
Yes.
Alrighty.
God damn it! I should have never did that.
Sorry, Mom.
I wanted to wank it so bad.
All right, I'll move.
Why does it get blurred? Oh, I gotta lean back.
Oh. So,
Well, God, boo!
What the fuck?
so this is Hillary Duff's first husband, Mike
Okay.
Comrie. He's as you can see, an NHL player. I don't watch hockey, so I don't know anything about him.
Are they from
Um,
Houston?
Houston, no.
No?
Oilers are Ottawa. No, I don't
No.
know. I don't know.
That's not right.
Nobody watches hockey.
Hey, whoa! It's
Damn.
not that bad. I watch it sometimes.
Do you know where the Oilers are
Oh,
from?
No,
Edmonton.
Edmonton. That's right. Yeah, I knew that.
I always forget that's a city.
So this is that woman you just saw. This is her first husband. Just take that in
Alright.
for a second.
I mean it makes sense. Though. Like he's not like a bad looking dude.
He's probably fucking ripped like Jack too.
Yeah, he's tough as a motherfucker for sure.
And this is her current husband, Matthew
No,
Coma.
it's not.
Matthew
probably rich.
Coma.
What's his name?
Matthew Coma. Koma.
What does he
Yeah, let's
do?
be honest though. Like
I
he
don't
is
know.
like a good looking kind of nerd dude, you know.
Well, I mean,
And he looks like he's in some shape.
yeah. I mean, you definitely have seen it in the last 20 or 30 years. You'll see these hot celebrities, men or women, who get with people who are definitely half of their attractiveness.
I don't know. Like he's a good.
Oh wait, time out. He's apparently a DJ.
Oh yeah, he's
explains it.
he's probably a lit dude.
Yeah, I just found another picture of him where he's up on the stage and he's got like a cutoff shirt on, a Motley Crue, and no glasses and shit. Like, I mean, I can see it. You know, if I was Hillary Duff, I might fuck him.
Maybe. Well, she is pregnant with her fourth child right now, so
Or she's
Yeah,
got
4.
3 other kids,
yeah.
and
Yeah, between her current husband and her first husband.
go fucking Lizzie.
Yeah. So, but I didn't know she still did any TV. They said that she did a show called Younger, which I never heard about, and then I guess she was in the spin-off How I Met Your Father. She plays in
Yeah,
that.
I heard about that. I guess she plays the mom or I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never
that makes
seen it,
sense.
but
the boobies now look like mom boobs.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see a little bit of veins in there, but
Yeah, makes sense.
definitely a very attractive woman. And it's funny if you remember though, right as she was into her later teens, early 20s. Remember how skinny she was?
Yeah.
Like
Bulimic.
anorexic, or bulimia. Yeah, one of those.
She tried being a pop star too. That
Oh
didn't
yeah,
last,
she
that
did.
didn't go.
That's right.
She did
yeah.
that one song with her sister. Her
Yeah.
sister's hot too.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. But anyway, so she seems to be doing really well, very healthy looking, in my opinion. But
Very
Yeah.
healthy.
She wasn't my favorite one as a kid. Like Jamie Lynn Spears was always like up there. And
yeah,
then
but she had just as much drama as her sister.
But-
she got pregnant
she was
on.
thick, but she was thick.
She was thick. She
And
was
then
cool.
like that Ashley Tisdale and that other like the Korean lady that was with the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, like those two. I
The
really like
Korean
the
girl,
Asian lady
yeah.
more, but Ashley Tisdale was solid.
Nah, she didn't do it for me. It was that like no, I'm not.
It's fine. I'm you know.
That nose threw me off, but
You know who I really like? No, never mind. It's so fucked up. I can't. even
no,
say
go
it.
ahead.
Too
No,
late
say
now.
it.
No, I was gonna be like the Olsen twins on Full House, but they were like little.
yeah, and they didn't really.
Well,
age well.
technically, you know, you're like
Yeah, I
way
mean, I'm
younger
like,
than
he's
us.
younger
So,
than them, but they didn't really age well.
no,
and that'd be
they
like
didn't.
drugs.
Her sister
Because-
did.
Yeah, Elizabeth Olsen aged really well. But it's also the Olsen twins are one of those weird ones that does anybody go back and say the Olsen twins were hot? Because when they were popular, they was like the ages of what, 2? They were like 2
they
years
were on
old.
the-
2 to like 10.
10.
No, they were
Full
on
House.
the what was it? The Maximum or like one of those like the magazines like that.
They
were on,
did
like,
a
the
couple
cover.
other things, but they didn't really do any shows after.
No, because they got into
I'm pretty
drugs and
sure
looked
they
like
did.
shit.
I'm pretty sure one of them was in porn.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, so
Yeah,
I've
she-
never seen that.
They both look like shit.
I don't know anybody. I've never heard anybody say, "Oh yeah, the Olsen twins are so hot." I just never heard it. It's not saying that they're not pretty. I mean, they're, like I said, their sister's beautiful, Elizabeth
Yeah.
Olsen, and they look a lot alike. You can tell they're related. But I've never heard anyone actually say the Olsen twins are hot.
Oh God!
What?
Oh God!
Hold on, let me pull it up for our fans.
Just look up Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen and look like the first couple of pictures. Oh God! They died.
Oh,
That wasn't the one I saw.
bro, they look awful.
That's still not like I don't know.
So like they did. I do remember this. They had a show where they were in their teens. I mean, and they don't look bad.
I'm not
here.
even on images. I'm just on like this first. Whoever this one is, who's this one? Mary Kate. Yeah, I don't know why yours didn't pull up the one I see.
It's
but,
probably
like,
Yeah,
just
I
based
mean,
off of
look,
it.
you
bad.
you can definitely tell they did drugs.
I think they said that they did.
I don't know.
What happened to you guys?
No, dude, Tim, from our childhood, you already know. Listen, number 1, Topanga. right.
Danielle Fishel.
And then number 2, Winnie Cooper.
Oh,
From
Danica.
the Wonder-
Winnie the Pooh. I was like,
Winnie
Yeah.
the Pooh.
No,
who was the first one you said?
Topanga.
From Boy
Danielle
Meets World.
Fishel from Boy Meets World.
Oh.
Hold on.
Well, when I
Yeah.
typed in Topanga, it took me to Topanga, California.
Oh,
That's funny. He thought you said Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
she
she was having a weird
she
face
still
to me.
looks good.
she does. And then
Danica McKellar. That's
not
it.
yeah, McKellar. Yes, sir.
Or
Winnie Cooper.
or for Ethan.
Dude, every time I see her now, though, I
Winnie
think.
the
Every time I see her now, though, I can't help but think of the Impractical Jokers. Whenever what's his face
Oh yeah, when
interviews her,
Murr had to interview her, and he's just in a like a tight speedo with oil
and he's
all
all
over him.
oiled.
This is the one. I don't know if you remember this one. Larissa Oli Nick. Do you remember her, Danny?
Oh yeah, Secret Life of Alex Mack.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
And
played on 10 Things
And
I Hate
10
About
Things I
You.
Hate About You.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I always thought she was hot. It was those
You know,
eyes. It was
her
those
and
eyes.
her. Who was her sister in that movie?
Julia Stiles.
Yes, her too.
She's alright. She had those crooked teeth.
Damn.
What if we're looking at celebrities? That's got to be perfect for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's like mean mug.
No, I do probably with that.
I mean, she's still all right.
She's just mean mug. She has like the weird like eyebrow in some of them.
Yeah, and then apparently she had plastic surgery or something. Because I don't even.
The one I loved was the one from Seventh Heaven, Jessica Biel.
Oh yeah.
You know, she does the whole, you know, like Seventh Heaven, you know, like real family friendly, and then goes and does Playboy afterwards. Love it.
She's just like looking at me. Bro, why is all the pictures you pull up, they just stare at me?
Well, they're all staring at all of us.
Oh, bitch, little ass bitch.
So,
bitch.
Since we're kind of talking about things that make us feel good.
Jacking off.
Well, that's kind of where I'm going. Not quite jacking off, but there is a there's a tribe in New Guinea. It's called the Sambia tribe. Have you guys heard of this?
No. I'm going to question how you did when you told me. No.
Well, I heard this on Joe Rogan. He had.
I would say sometimes I question where he.
I'm stealing Joe Rogan's.
I'm not
fucking
stealing
topic.
anything. This is a good one, and I thought it'd be interesting.
No wonder, dude. The copyright.
It's
fucking
not his topic. It's guests that he brings on. It's guests that he has on that talk about these things, and if I think it's interesting, sometimes I talk about it too. Yeah, I don't ever claim it as my own. Off. So it's not about jerking off. So there's this tribe, in New Guinea.
Is that the opposite of blackface?
No. This is just this is a picture of them. It's from one of the articles. So hold on, I'm trying to figure out the best way. No, they're not. Well, they definitely use their mouths. They use homosexual practices, but not for a sexual manner. So basically, young boys in the Sambia tribe are taken from their mothers around the ages of 7 to 9 years old. You know, prepubescence. They're taken on by the village elders, who are then required to perform fellatio on the village elders until they then ejaculate into these young boys' mouths, and then they're required to swallow. This is a normal practice for young men in their village. It's supposed to make them stronger by taking the milk of the elders into their mouths. Into their mouths and ingesting them. It makes them stronger to then carry on the tribe.
That we arrested Epstein for nothing.
Right, that's what I was about to say. Like, are you sure this is New Guinea and not Epstein Island? Like,
no, like I'm saying, if people are talking about this and they're like, "Oh, that's their culture," and I mean, I don't want to be the guy to say it, but what if that was Epstein's culture? You know?
I mean, they were kidnapping kids. Although, in this, they're kind of taking them away from their parents. You know, like probably forcefully.
Just know that, like, you look at these young men, you just know that they've swallowed cum in their life.
Yeah, they have numerous.
Listen.
Put the kids up, Tim. They've all sucked it. That's why they're all mad.
This is why
he didn't swallow good enough. He's hungry as fuck.
No offense to any of these people. This is why I'm so glad I was born where I was and by who. Like, it just makes me glad.
Yeah, because
they don't. I mean, in their head, they don't think anything's wrong.
No,
they think it's normal,
and
which is fucked.
It's at least it's.
So do they only have to do it once?
No, it's numerous times for many years until they're teenagers, where then they can go and take wives. They also have another practice where
they don't need wives anymore.
They use hard sticks to beat the boys on the nostrils until they bleed. It's supposed to remove any type of weakness from their body.
And then once they're that type of shit from them. But
yeah.
No.
And then once they're of age, they're allowed to go find a wife and
they're being abused, physically abused and raped.
Hey, yeah. I know slavery wasn't cool, but maybe some people lucked out by getting on that ship.
Damn.
Because you could have been sucking dick right now. So.
That's not funny.
That's not funny.
If we're looking at the positives here. Positive, negatives. I mean, You were kind of enslaved over there, but now you're sucking dick.
Bro, somebody needs to go over there and fucking save these kids. Like, how long have they been doing this?
I mean, they fucked the Ukraine and all that shit. I think we go help them.
I mean, I would say for hundreds, thousands of years. I mean, this is an old.
Yeah, but you know what?
tribe
But we can't. Like, we never stopped China when they were killing all the girls. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like they're. I don't know, like, because like
But
you
they're
don't want to say you're cool with it because that's not cool.
But
in their eyes, they're not doing anything wrong. Like Tim said, the elders, like in our eyes, we're probably thinking like, oh, they're definitely some.
But
fucking
it's only they're only doing it to the village elder though.
Because
well, there's no, it's more.
Strongest of the tribe.
It's more than one. It's not just one person. It's the village elders.
Oh,
yeah, like that's like the strongest. Like obviously, like the elders would be the strongest of like.
So, but I mean, you bring up a good point because that's where I was thinking. Like, okay, so let's say this is part of their tribe. As fucked up as we might think it is, it's part of their culture. But at the same time, I'm sitting here in my mind trying to think, okay, so through the village elders, they're thinking, okay, but at the same time, you're still getting sexual pleasure down there.
right.
Yeah,
Right,
why don't
so-
you just wank it into like a cup and make them drink it or something?
Yeah, I mean, if you really think that that's
Why do
what
you
that
have to
does.
suck it? Yeah, why do you have to suck it?
Yeah.
Valid point. Very valid
That's
point.
why I'm saying it's a little sketchy.
You
because
don't want to waste
like,
they don't want to waste a drop.
You're getting pleasure from a kid sucking your dick. Like that's sketch as fuck.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Tim. You could put it in a fucking cup.
I
mean,
said
it's
that.
still
Yeah, he said
fucking
it.
weird. Oh, sorry, Dern, you. I agree with you. Like, it's still fucking weird, but not as weird as sucking them off.
I don't know, dude. Like I said before, I think
Maybe
that-
our country isn't as fucked as we thought. I mean, we
Well, this is New Guinea, dude. This is like tribes people.
The whole
you know, like,
the whole world is pretty
makes you
messed up.
wonder what other tribes are doing if they're doing similar shit.
Yeah, I
other
mean,
tribes, like that's probably the Epstein Island of other tribes. Like they're probably like
Wait,
you know,
where?
like translation, like.
I know it's.
Oh, did you hear about that tribe where the kids sucked their dick?
You said New Guinea, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Sambia tribe. Sambia.
Oh, that's the one that's like right above Australia.
How do we know this is actually true too, though? Because like, as people actually going to be like, "Hey, do kids suck your dick?"
There's there's a study on it I found. Sambia tribe. Yeah, UCLA Social Sciences. There's a whole paper on it.
So what if I want to get stronger? Would I be able to suck their dick?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, it's probably like, oh, you got to do that, you know, for the gods type thing. You don't believe in the same
I mean,
gods that they do.
Well, I mean, if their jizz makes me stronger, be like drinking Fairlife, dude. I'm just confused on like, if you just said the kids
Here we
drink the
go.
older cum,
Initial
be like,
rituals
oh.
thus involve complex homosexual contact from late childhood until marriage.
That's a lot of years. Well,
wait, what does it mean
they
when
get
it's
married?
out? Female homosexual activities believed to be absent, like
Yeah.
so they don't
girls-
do it. with women.
The girls don't do it. It's just the young boys.
That's what I'm saying. I think that is like a culture thing then, because like I don't think it would be a pleasure. I still don't get why they haven't decided. I guess they don't have cups in the tribe. I don't get why they didn't decide like, hey, let's just like jerk off in their mouth or something. But like if they're not doing this to the women, but the men still married to women, like it. I mean, it probably is believed like you're swallowing the juices of a strong male.
Yeah, right here. Male maturation requires homoerotic insemination to attain biological competence. Basically,
So it's not a religious thing. It's more.
Oh no, it's
let's
religious.
say-
It's religious. This is a religious belief.
Oh,
Oh yeah, religious practitioners. Each village has at least one senior. So like they might only be
least one.
doing it to one senior.
At
though.
least
That's what
one,
I'm
but it
saying.
could
Yeah.
be more.
all right. So if it's like a religion thing, do they believe in a holy, like
God.
or
They
like
believe
a higher
in something. Yeah,
higher
I'm
being?
sure.
Oh, hold on. Each village has at least one senior ritual specialist who officiates at initiation.
Shamans.
Shamans, I can't.
Oh.
It's like blurry. Shamans are the main religious specialists. However, they may be male or female. So, like, all right. So the shamans aren't the ones getting their shit sucked on. They're just like they're doing like probably the dances and shit.
Yeah.
So like not only do the kids have to suck a dick, like somebody's dancing around them. It's like a fucking club.
So like shamans are
Like-
evil, good and evil spirits, basically. So it's not. I
Well,
don't know
no,
if
shaman is kind of like the
a witch
priest.
doctor.
Yeah, like a witch doctor or a priest.
Yeah, but they deal with like the spirits and stuff too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they're not
I don't
like-
know if
they're
there's
not
like
an
a
evil
higher
spirit.
being or yeah, I don't. It's just the whole thing's weird.
It is a bit strange.
I just don't like. I would be honest with you. If they're like, hey, the kids are drinking our cum, I would be like, oh, okay, like that is odd, but like it's their belief, like because I mean, just like the Indians back in the day, they ate every part of the buffalo because they thought if it didn't, it was like a they don't waste it, like they get stronger, like shit like that.
Mhm.
But the fact that you're making these kids just what on your fucking dick. And like, what really sucks is like, I know some girls don't even like to suck it. It's like some dicks are like, ew. But like, bro, think about being in a tribe like where that shit's washed by a fucking just canal.
And they're probably not small either.
Yeah, and they're like sucking some like algae infested just cock.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it probably tastes like fucking guinea pigs and fucking just ass. So like, again, I'm going to bring this back up again. Pick and choose. You're either still over there sucking dick at a young age, or I'm gonna be honest, I would have got on the ship.
It's a valid point. So speaking of penises, did you know
Why
that
do we always talk about cock?
Every single episode we talk about wiener.
I know.
No wonder your mom don't watch us. She's probably pissed.
So
There's Tim talking about cock
did you
again.
did you know that the color of your lips is very close to the color of the tip of your penis? Very, very.
That why the
close.
head of my penis is big.
I didn't say size,
say
but
color.
yeah.
Oh,
Danny's over here checking.
Bro,
Well, that's
the
that's
tip of my
not fair
dick
to
is not
Marine.
that red.
Maybe
well,
it
let's
is.
see.
Look down real quick.
That's fair. Mine does kind of look like mine though.
Yeah, yours are lighter. Mine are. I don't
Hey,
know.
I
It's
just
just
you
my
know
idea
what
right
my
now.
penis looks like to my lips. you
I just
fucking
said
dumb.
your fucking lips are light.
No, because like the head of my penis is like mixed. It's like a little red, little white. Bro, that's kind of cool.
I mean, I guess after get done jerking it, it could be really red. I don't.
Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe
Ooh, you have a dog wiener.
it's not a red rocket.
Yeah, but the head of your penis looks like a.
His goes all the way up inside of him. It is weird though, like how little things like that occur. Like, so let's say that is true. Like, what would be the evolutionary benefit for the color of your lips and the color of the tip of your penis being the same color? Like, I just don't.
I don't know. What do you mean? If it is this actually like a thing? Did
Yeah.
you look it up?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So why? Like, it's one of those things that makes you wonder why.
I'm not really wondering why.
I guess I'm the weird one.
I'm wondering why my lips are darker than the tip of my.
Diet.
Sorry, Mom.
Maybe.
I'm so sorry.
Something else I found out the other day. Did you know that the Trailer Park Boys had a podcast?
Yes.
I did
And
not
they-
know that.
they-
I
still-
did not know that.
They still play their characters.
Yeah.
No, they're still in character.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whole time.
Oh,
Let me pull it up
I gotta
for you.
look that up.
Hold on, I'll pull it up real quick.
No, it's actually pretty good. It's like watching the show, kind of. Yeah, like they play
Inside.
same character.
And why did we
Yo,
talk
that's
about
fucking awesome.
Why do you
the
gotta
host in
be? Why
charge?
do you gotta argue and call me names and stuff?
He
Nobody.
can call you anything. You know what we
Bubbles.
should do? I was reading about these fucking
God, he looks old.
lunatics in, I think it's Philadelphia. They rented one of those big dumpster containers, covered the inside with tarps and some other shit. Used a fire hydrant, filled the fucking thing up. Instant swimming pool. We could do that. Have all the fucking kids and grandkids over. Big fucking pool party tonight.
Yeah, I started watching it the other day, and I was
Yeah,
like,
it's like watching the show.
I have to check that out.
yeah, I didn't know, but it came out a while ago. I don't think they make
Mhm.
it anymore, but it was like 10 years ago, Or 8.
Really?
Yeah, like no, 8 years ago. 8 years ago.
Damn.
Before they were still doing it.
Before the whole big podcast boom.
Yeah.
I could have swore they still were doing it.
Couldn't find any recent episodes, not on YouTube anyway.
Oh, I know they go on tour a lot together now. Like they
do
do like meet and greets and like shit
That's
like that.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely gotta check that out.
So, all right. Well, that's it for today's episode.
Oh,
We love you guys.
Great, I'm gonna be thinking about fucking New Guinea kids sucking cock all weekend.
Yo, wait till I tell Ashley. No, fuck that. I'm gonna make her watch this.
Damn.
You know what,
Tell her
dude?
shit.
You know what? I think we have Brothers Chatter Save the New Guinea Kids shirts made.
I like it.
And when people are like, "Yo, what the fuck does that mean?" We're like, "They suck cock over there," and Brothers Chatter.
Exactly.
That's actually, I like writing these ideas down.
Write it down, Tim.
That's actually not a bad idea.
What's the name of the tribe? Samori or
Sambia.
Sambia?
Save the Sambian children when they're like, "Yo, what's that? What's Brothers Chatter?"
The
Sambian children. Watch this episode. You're gonna find out because they suck cock.
And then like our like we need to have like a picture, like an image for the logo.
Just use that one.
It's like
that first one.
like a hand.
Oh yeah, but like a little black hand.
Yeah.
No, we can't. We gotta do something else.
We'll find something. We'll find something.
Just have like a cup of milk and act like it's like the cum or something. You know?
A little black kid with a cup of milk.
I was just No, I like that. That's good. Like
we gotta wear it in public though. We can't put a black kid on it.
We can just put a black hand. Just a black hand with a glass of
No.
milk.
He needs some milk.
Why don't we just use a black cow getting milked?
Possibly. But I like the idea of a t-shirt.
We'll think of something.
Save them, dude.
Yeah, so for any of our longtime listeners, glad to have you here. If this is your first time watching this show, welcome. You know, we have plenty of episodes. We've been doing this for quite some time. Check us out. Give us a like, share.
Hey, I don't believe that black people should have got on the ships either, by the way. Just nobody get fucking butthurt anymore, because God forbid I fucking say stuff to just start a rise.
Too bad the New Guinea kids didn't. I mean, they dumped their shit
We
up.
should have stopped there first.
Yeah. That was a long way away, though. That's right above Australia.
Yeah, I mean, you figure it was
Which
the Europeans.
is an island.
The Europeans are the ones who enslaved people who were directly south of them. We hadn't
Yeah.
made our way over to New Guinea yet because we didn't even discover Australia until
until it broke off in
well, they would have just been on Epstein Island
until it broke off in 2020 after COVID.
Yeah, COVID caused Australia to separate from Asia.
Epstein fucking got caught too soon, because I bet if he would have found that shit out, like, that's easy target. Like, hey, why don't you come have them suck rich white men's dick for more power and money?
True.
Oh, God.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah, please pray for us if you're watching. So make sure you stop by next week too.
Yeah. We love you guys.
Deuces.